everybody, this is Miss K and welcome to Miss K Go Postal. So I'm a little under the weather, y'all. Got a little sick, but I had to come to y'all because I had to give y'all some information. You know how Miss K do. So today I want to discuss with you guys about Wounded Warrior, the Wounded Warrior Leave Act. So a lot of you who work at the post office are veterans. Yay! And you got a job probably because you are a veteran or you wanted to come to the post office to continue servicing your country in some form or fashion. God, at the post office. But you are allowed, if you are a veteran, and this is for non-veterans too, because you need to understand how the Wounded Warrior Leave Act works, okay? Specifically, if you are a veteran and you are either still in service or you have finished service and you're working at the post office, you are allowed Wounded Warrior Leave for a known verified disability. And you have to be rated at 30% or more. If you're a veteran, you understand what I mean by rated at 30% or more. Meaning, when you was in service or you got discharged, you were maybe diagnosed with a disability, some kind of, PTSD, whatever, and you need treatment for that, you are allowed to use the Wounded Warrior Act in order to go have your treatment done, even while you're at work, okay? Now, normally what happens is, when you come to the post office, if you're a new hire, or if you're a returning postal employee, you have to submit a PS 5980 form. That's for verification of whatever disability that the service that you were in, Army, Navy, whatever, stated that you needed to have particular treatment for that disability. You submit that form to HR, and also you submit a form that comes from Veterans Affairs that gives them the information they need to verify that you have a known disability that you need treatment for. All right. So once that has been submitted and you're given that information, you are allowed 104 hours of leave so that you can go and do your treatment. Now, the way this works, and I know it's a lot of times there are problems and people ask me questions, even at my facility, in regards to wounded warriors. Sometimes the supervisors don't even know what the fuck it is. Sometimes they don't even want to approve the wounded warriors because they think you fucking off. No, you are allowed by the federal government right to go ahead and have treatment done as long as you notify your supervisor. And what you're going to do is you're going to fill out a 3971. So if you know that every week or every other week you have a known appointment for the treatment for your disability, you will go ahead and fill out that 3971 and you will give it to your supervisor. On the bottom of the line where it says other, you're going to fill out and put Wounded Warrior. That's all you need to do. And then you give that to your supervisor and say, hey, on Wednesday I have an appointment at 2 o'clock. I want to leave at 1, right? So let's say that you work on tour 2 and you come in from 7 to 3:30. You're not coming back because if you're having treatment, you're not going to come back to work because regardless of whatever that treatment is, you might need to rest, you might need to just go detox or whatever, or you may not feel ready to come back to work. You may not feel mentally or spiritually ready to come back to work. You are allowed to take that time to go to your appointment and after, okay? So you will fill out your 3971. Now, remember this. If there's an appointment that comes up that you did not have scheduled, maybe there was something that came up and you needed to see your healthcare provider for whatever treatment that you need, and they squeezed in an appointment for you because you had to have an appointment on Friday, but it is Wednesday and it's not your normal day, you are allowed to have your appointment. They cannot, let me stress this again, they cannot tell you you cannot go to your appointment. That's violation of the Wounded Warriors Leave Act. You are allowed for any unforeseen, unknown appointments that you need for your disability, okay? So you would still fill out a 3971 the same way I told you, still put that date and whatever you want to do, okay? So normally what people do with the Wounded Warrior Act is if they have an appointment, they usually try to schedule it around their work schedule. Now, there are some people that I know who will have an appointment and they will leave work and they will come back to work to finish their work schedule day. That is all up to you. So you're going to use whatever time on your 3971 to be missing. So if you're going to do 2 hours because you're going to you're going to leave at 1 and your appointment's at 1:30 or 2, you're going to come back at 3, you're going to use that time. Now, they use sick time for that, but it's still counted as a Wounded Warrior. Now, for those of you who are probably just coming in and you're veterans and you do have a disability and you're filling out and sending off your PS 5980 form and you're waiting because you may be waiting for pending disability to see what your rating is, or you already know your rating and you're just waiting for the rest of the paperwork, you can go ahead and start using your Wounded Warrior. But I must stress to you, they're going to WAP you. They're going to give you leave without pay, okay? So they'll give you leave without pay, and once everything has been finalized and verified, they will go back and reimburse you the time that you use under your Wounded Warrior leave, okay? So don't have anybody fucking tell you, number one, that you cannot take your leave, you cannot use your Wounded Warrior Act if you're over your 30% rating, but you're still waiting for the complete information, the finalization of your disability so you can go ahead and have your treatment. That is not the case. You can have that done. They can WAP you until everything comes in, but you have to have over the 30% rating. If it's less than, you're not going to be able to get it because that is part of the Wounded Warriors Leave Act, okay? Also, two, remember, and I'm stressing this because I'm having a hard time with these supervisors and sometimes management not understanding how it works. You, as a veteran, are entitled to the Wounded Warriors Leave. If you need to have an appointment, and you know you have a standing appointment because of your disability, and you fill out 3971, they'll always deny you, no go, baby. No go. That's not the fucking way it works. I need you to go speak to either Veterans Affairs or you speak to your shop steward or speak to them fucking both. Because they cannot deny you in any form or fashion of going to see anybody if it is for treatment that you have a known diagnosis for and that the Veterans Affairs have given you a known course of treatment that you need to fucking have for whatever that is. And management does not need to fucking know what it is. It is not their responsibility, or it's not even for them to fucking know. Everything that you submit, your PS 5980 form, that goes to HR. Doesn't go to your supervisor, doesn't go to the MDO, doesn't go to the plan manager. It's not their fucking business, okay? The only thing you need to be concerned with is that you are approved, they verified that you need the treatment, and every time that you need to leave, you need to fill out a 3971, okay? But also remember, if you leave the Postal Service for whatever reason, you don't get that reimbursement of the 104 hours and it's not reinstated, which means if you leave and come back, you have to do the process all over again so that they can go ahead and give you back those hours. Now, if you are waiting to be verified and you're still trying to use your Wounded Warrior leave, which I told you you can, what happens is that they will go back and retroactive back that date to whenever you applied. So let's say you applied 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago and you're still waiting, but you're trying to use the Wounded Warrior Leave Act because you may have a standing appointment maybe once a week on Thursday at 12 p.m., right? Okay. So what happens is once they do approve it, they'll retroactive back that time to the 3 weeks when you applied and go ahead and give you back the time of your, starting from there, your 104 hours, okay? So remember, guys, for my veterans, you know we love you. We know we love that you served our country well. And if you have any problems and any disabilities that you need to have addressed and you wish to use your Wounded Warrior Leave Act, use it, honey. It is there for you guys to fucking use. I do not give a fuck that these people are telling you guys that you cannot use it or they're giving you the fucking runaround in regards to it. You are fucking entitled to it. Once you submit your PS 5980 form and everything is verified, you are entitled to your leave, okay? And let me tell you like this. If these motherfuckers, after you get them a 3971, tell you no and don't want to approve it, that's fine. That's fine. Still take your motherfucking damn treatment. Go see your healthcare provider. Because at the end of the day, they're wrong and they're violating the act. And you can call Veterans Affairs and you can let them know. And then you can call your congressman or your senator. And you can also go to the Labor Department and let them know they're violating your rights to go see your treatment, to seek treatment from your healthcare provider for your known disability. Okay? So remember, guys, as always, you know Miss K love all y'all. And I just want to keep you up and abreast on what's going on. And yeah, I'm sick. Maybe I need a drinky. I don't know. But remember, my postal freaks, always love and light. Peace.